All right, today's rundown is brought to you by NASCAR. The NASCAR playoffs are finally here. We just kicked things off in Las Vegas with Dave. He was out there to kick off the postseason. It was intense. We got all the Barstools becoming NASCAR junkies now. From the fans to the bloggers, everybody's in on it. So today is presented by NASCAR. We'll kick things off right there with NASCAR this weekend as the Barstool car. I mean, it was 8 laps to go. We were in first place.
A big risk. If a caution comes out now, we're not looking at a win for the 95, but he'll save a lap, get some fresh tires on that car, and restart. You never know what could happen late in the race. I like this gamble on the 95, Marty.
I feel cheated. Because Dave was getting in my ear. He's like, we got a top 10 car. So I bet all this money on him. And I don't understand how you can be in first place with 20 laps to go and then finish like 22nd.
Yeah, there was
like the whole pitting and
we're
shit.
We're gonna have to learn.
Car crash.
I'm gonna have to learn a lot more about NASCAR if I'm gonna be in on it because I was way too gassed up and then I was like, what's happening? What's going on?
I was waiting. I'll be honest. I was very much a bandwagon fan last night. Whereas I saw the tweets like 7th,
as we all are.
3rd, but
we were in first place.
But I mean, I wasn't turning it on until first.
First place.
So it's like I saw we're top 10. I saw we're 7. I was like, nice. I saw we're 3. I'm like, that's pretty good. Saw we're 1.
Now I gotta
NBC
put it on.
Sports.
Yeah.
And by the time I found it on the TV guide and got there, 22nd.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You know NASCAR. Like, explain to me what happened last night.
All right, so he hung out longer than anybody else, and everybody else pitted, so he moved to the front. He was banking on perhaps a caution or something, something to allow him to pit while not losing a full lap.
Well, so he went all in.
It was a risk.
It was a risk. Yeah, he ran a good race because he didn't have the car to beat the top cars. Or, it's tough to beat the top cars. So he took a risk, and if he got a caution.
When you say that, what do you mean?
Some cars are just.
We're talking literally the car. We're talking like the pit crew and the team and
everything. Yeah. Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex just have strong cars every week, whereas other teams have. And we had a great car. We had a very good car.
We had a sexy one. I'll tell you that much.
Finished 21st, not 22nd.
All right, 21st.
Nice.
I like that.
That was a good way to explain it. I feel like I learned a lot about NASCAR right there.
You're welcome.
No, we need you.
That's some good
strategy. We need more like you.
I like that.
I like the idea of
You just hope someone crashes.
Yeah.
Now, could they have?
Could you send someone out there to
could you have
force
a
a crash?
teammate crash on purpose?
Whoops, look at me.
You could, and I'm sure there are teams in NASCAR that have somebody that would help them like that. I'm not sure Matt Benedetto's been in the game long enough to have that.
Not yet, but once you're down with Barstool, and you got like the backing of Barstool everywhere.
This feels like a hack. Couldn't you just do this every single race?
Just not pit and have someone crash.
And then just have one of your teammates crash?
Well, you could, but the ones that win the races anyway win the races, so they don't have to do that.
Got it.
I also feel like at some point, it's like a Charlie 1-2. Like if you just keep crashing at 200 miles an hour, at some point you're like, guys, I'm sick of this.
It's bad karma too.
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm one crash away from
listen, I know I'm low man on the totem pole. I'd rather be promoted right, I don't have to crash every single day.
I'll go work at fucking Kinko's, dude. I'm tired of slamming this car into a wall so you can get a caution.
It's fair.
This Saturday, the NASCAR playoffs continue at Richmond, 7:30 p.m. It's on the NBC Sports Network. Or you can witness it live. Go get tickets at NASCAR.com/tickets. Be on the lookout for our DiBenedetto, our car. Barstool is in the NASCAR world now, and we're here to take over. I really thought, if we won that race, I've been joking.
I would have won $10,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I
just finished top 3.
That hurts.
Yeah.
What did Dave bet on it?
Probably more.
Yeah, I'm sure.
He chirped in my head, and I was just like, all right, here we go.
I really, truly would have thought, which I kind of already do, but I really would have thought there's a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
If we got into NASCAR, got a car, and we won a race against the big dogs,
yeah.
There's no other explanation than that, than black magic.
I agree.
On to football. College, we'll start with college. Hugh Freeze has gone from the fucking hospital bed to the dentist chair to a little arena.
It was
like
a
little
stand.
What is that thing? It's a little podium. Yeah.
Like an orchestrator, or what do you call it? The
composer.
Conductor. Yeah.
Standing there, and he had all the.
Does he need? Why can't he just be on the regular ass sidelines? Why does he need all of this shit?
I was in on the hospital bed because it was very funny and
a
it
bit
was
much
out of
now, right?
nowhere. And it's like if you're in a hospital bed, you're probably in a lot of pain. Now it feels a little extra.
Forced, right? It's just
I got a take on it.
Oh, Johnny takes.
Got it.
The floor is yours.
This is a grand scheme to distract you
from a shitty fucking football product.
No, from the president.
Jerry Falwell.
From Jerry
Oh,
Falwell.
yeah.
from Jerry Falwell
Yep,
paying off his
yep,
fucking pool
you're
boy and
probably
personal
right.
trainer.
Look at our wacky chair over here.
Yeah.
He's gonna sit in
You're
a bar stool next
probably
week.
right.
He's gonna
Every
sit
time
in
I see Liberty, I'm like, oh boy, they finally blew the lid off it, didn't they? And they're like, look what Hugh's in today.
They probably sit around like, what sort of strange
right.
chair can we put him in this time?
What is going on with Jerry Falwell?
I don't know.
He's just like
He's banging his pool boy, I think.
We wouldn't. Hey, we would find out if Hugh Freeze sat in a normal
Yeah.
fucking chair or stood on the sideline.
Dude, I saw that story that basically a pool boy or some guy in Miami found some incriminating photos, and then the next thing they know, they just like invested $10 million on it on like a fake company he created.
That's how it works. Huh?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you
Yo,
just like happened
for
upon
that
some
amount-
pictures.
Just let your fucking photos come out for that.
I don't know, but no. So normally I would say yes, but it's the religion part. If you're like super religious and you're supposed to be a head of a whole religious sect, you can't let that happen.
No, that's like everything crumbling.
Yeah, right.
It was they had that one, and it was also the pool boy and their personal trainer. Like they own like Liberty University now. They, like,
Oh yeah, the personal trainer has an entire facility. It's like a 30,000 square foot facility.
he's a fucking.
It's insane.
Yo, I'll tell you
And
what.
they
I'm
leased
gonna
it
go
to him
fuck
with
this
no
guy. If this is the kind of
yeah.
shit you can get, I'm gonna go fuck Jerry Fowler or
Incredible.
whatever.
Incredible.
It's such a move. Like the Liberty University gym is owned by this guy.
I watched that video.
Suck a dick, get a fucking facility.
Insane.
Also, very cool highlight from the Mississippi State game. Homeboy doing the best fucking helicopter hit I've ever seen. Brandon Walker, would you like to talk about Mississippi
Very
State?
cool highlight.
It was a very cool highlight. He was obviously going all out for his university. He's
he
a
was.
salt of the earth.
Come on in,
He's
Stu.
walking by Stewie.
Grab that mic.
Uh-oh.
What do we got, Stu Feiner?
Just had
Yeah, all right,
11
now you're in front of the
Yeah,
camera.
come behind us here. What do you got?
We just had an $1,100 lunch at Smith Walensky, soup to nuts. We went soup to nuts.
Who's
it was
we?
breathtaking. Me, Sean, Pat, and Large.
Lovely.
And Large ordered 2 bottles of Sauvignon Cabernet that were absolutely breathtaking.
It's Monday, by the way.
And then we went.
It's Monday.
What does Monday mean?
I mean, it's Monday.
Meaning you have to get on with your business and you.
Stu goes 7 days a week,
I
man.
just don't know if I could commit to a lunch like that on a Monday.
Well, you're 0 for 100. You owe me dinner. You owe me a steak.
I owe you
Listen,
steak
I would
dinner.
die
I
for
do,
you.
I
You're my
do, I
number
do,
one
I
guy
do,
here by
I do, I
far.
do, I do, I do.
You're in front of Dave. You're
I
in
do,
front of
I
Erica.
do,
You're
I
number
do,
one.
I
You're
do
in front
owe
of
you.
Fran.
I owe
you know,
you.
where no one's
I owe
in
you
front
a
of Fran
dinner.
but you. But so you own me. It's no two ways about it. But basically, it was breathtaking. We shared gut level. We had a good time. I'm a little buzzed right now. I'm smoking like 2-3 joints on the balcony, and we're ready to roll.
Beautiful.
All right. Basically, Casey, love you. Hello. I was coming over to say hello to you. Are we on camera right now? So the main thing for all you gamblers
There's 3
out
of them.
there.
Oh, yeah,
You
but
have a
do the
microphone.
points bet. Do the points bet.
Yeah, you know what? This
No,
is Stu
listen,
Feiner.
I don't work for you.
Hold on.
Don't tell me what to do.
This
No, I don't work for
segment
you. Big cat.
It's brought to you. It's brought to you by
You
PointsBet
like
Gambling.
scratches. You are the number 2
PointsBet
man
Gambling
here.
deposit
You are the
50
number 1
bucks.
earner.
Get $100 in bonus bets right now.
Wait, stop.
Promo code
Hold on,
Barstool.
let Kevin do it, and then you can give your.
Wait, what do you want me to do? Go.
This segment and Stu Feiner is brought to you by PointsBet Gambling. Deposit $50, get $100 bonus bets with promo code Barstool. Stu Feiner, give me, just
All right,
please, Stu, just go.
I just don't want you to be a sucker, people out there. Gambling is for the rich to have fun and lose money. Put it in its proper perspective. Bet 1/10 of what you're betting. 1/10. And then you could gamble forever. You're not Dave Portnoy that could lose $2-3 million. And if Dave was honest, he would tell you to never bet. I lost $4 million since 1982. I would rather never bet. Bottom line is this. It's for the rich to have fun and lose money. Put it in its proper perspective. Same as going to a show, going out to dinner. That's gambling. Bottom line, I love you!
No, wait, but with all that said,
Ready to roll!
who do
Ready to
you
roll!
like tonight?
Well, that's how I pay my bills.
Yeah, tell him to call the number.
Oh, I don't need more customers. I have too many
Oh,
customers.
okay,
I don't need
sorry.
business.
How about a lean on the
self-sufficient.
total?
I'm like
How about a
Ellie.
lean on
I'm
the total?
turnkey right now. Ellie, love you.
How about a lean on the total for the people?
For the kids.
You're killing me. Untie is alive! Human life! I have 400 customers on the. You should. Big K just cost me like 11,000
No,
in business.
I didn't.
All you're doing is hurt me.
You got on
I went
the
for
side.
1,000 in
You
five.
got on the
1,000.
side.
I gave out my free pick.
You have a side. You have a side tonight. Everyone calls Stu Feiner.
You can't pick the side. Don't worry. Don't worry. Call me for my 50 dime winners.
There
Last
it
night
is.
was the Falcons, 50
Give him the number.
dimer.
Give him the number.
And the under. It's StuFinder.com. You want me to find me? I don't need you. I'm busy. I don't want people. I've been a millionaire since '82. I don't need the money. No, I don't. I want to laugh. I want to make people laugh. You want to laugh? Come to StuFinder.com. Follow me on Instagram, StuFinder.
How's that house doing? You are covered from the big dick tree or whatever?
$300,000 worth of insurance job. It's going to be 4 to 6 months. to fix my slate roof in the house. And they want me marry an extended stay, and they want to put all my furniture in pods and clean it, and then they have every there with.
Extended stay is not a bad gig, though.
No,
huh?
but I run my business out. I do my green screen out of there, a green screen costume, run around naked,
Got that-
screaming,
you got
yelling,
that
eat ass, lick,
bathroom
clit,
with the-
fuck.
with the mirror.
Yeah, I mean,
Eat ass, clit.
you know,
Well,
out of my
business.
rhythm, out of my rhythm.
Can you eat ass and clit and fuck in the extended stay? Can't you just
My
that's
wife's not letting me eat her ass at all right now,
oh,
Damn,
I hate
sorry.
to hear it.
so I'm limited.
Is there like a
Why?
is there a reason
why? Right now, are you like in
Yeah.
timeout?
She says, "Say away." I say, "Okay." What am I? She's had a heart attack.
Well,
What am I
that's
telling
that's
her?
an important
You know what
message.
I'm saying?
Do you think that you'll be
makes
like
sense,
you'll
yes.
come off the DL
Forgot
sometime
about that.
soon and she'll like
No.
let you eat? No.
No, it might be over.
You think that's it? You think you're never gonna eat ass again?
Your ass
might be
eating
the
Are you?
Thursday?
Wait a minute. Are we retiring from eating ass right now?
No. Well, listen. There's always strange, and that's between us. I know it's like how many people are watching this? 1, so 2. So I mean, let's talk real numbers here, not these bullshit inflated page views. What 9 people watching this? My mother, your girl, your kid. How many people? 4 people that work for Brandon. Let's talk real here.
You are a treasure.
All right.
I love
Thanks,
you.
Stu. We'll
Love you
see you
too.
on
I'm
Wednesday.
ready to roll. Please don't bet over your heads, guys.
Yeah.
You're not millionaires like
But
me.
if you are
like
going to
your
bet
cat.
over your heads,
You bet
go
the
to
under
Stu
tonight.
Fighter- just go to StuFighter.com.
You
He'll
bet
help
the
you
under
out.
tonight.
Yeah.
Bet the under.
Yeah, hammer the under. To the NFL. We got. I mean, the Bears got themselves a kicker. I
Got a
thought I'd
kicker.
never see the fucking day.
Got no fucking offense.
None.
It's absolute
What's a
dumpster
touchdown?
fire. I don't know what to do. It's maddening.
Was I the best on the show, by the way?
Yeah.
By far.
That's the best
Yeah.
by far, right?
Yeah, now we're done
So
taping.
remember, last
We're
year
done
was
taping.
29 and 1-4, so I was 1-13. Now I'm already the best on the show.
Right.
I'm gonna streak. I'm God Jesus Moses Allah.
Yeah.
Men want to be me, women want to be with me if they're under 5'4". And if I was
It's
shorter,
frozen.
I'd be perfectly round. It's the truth.
The Bears offense stinks.
Yeah, still bad.
It's driving me insane.
Eddie's video is very, what.
I like touchdowns. They seem fun. People dance after they score them, and some people will spike the ball, and some people will hide a phone under the goal post, and others will just hand the ball back to the ref, and sometimes there's those cool pylon ones where they just hit the pylon and everyone goes nuts, and those great catches. Sometimes there's 2 feet down, or even just like just an easy run, just a nice gallop in there. Just a nice gallivant into the end. Those look nice. That looks fun. I would love to have. I would love to see one. That would be great. If I could wish for one thing right now, I think that would be it. There's the halftime review. Let's get a fucking touchdown.
I've gone through situations like that where we're not talking about winning football games. I just want to score touchdowns. And when you can't, it is just demoralizing.
And the worst part is, the Bears went 6 quarters without scoring a touchdown this season so far. All this is happening while Patrick Mahomes, that fucking asshole,
That's gonna haunt
threw
you for the rest of your
4 touchdowns in 1 quarter.
Yeah.
But
And
you know
that's
what?
just disgusting.
You can agree with this. Everyone's like, oh, what if the Bears had Patrick Mahomes? What if the Bears had Deshaun Watson?
He was
If the Bears had Patrick Mahomes and Deshaun Watson, they would probably get hit
Get
by a
injured.
train.
Absolutely.
That's
you
we're
can't play
not
that
destined
game.
to have great quarterbacks.
You can't play that game, and the same thing if you were to not so much in football, but in other sports. When my teams trade someone away or let them go, and they become Hall of Famers,
Right.
They would never have been that with the
Right.
Mets or the
Correct.
Jets or the Knicks, so it doesn't
Correct.
compute.
So
enough of that.
I watched it. We were at the Ainsworth, so I couldn't hear audio. I just saw from up on a TV from a distance. I saw the final throw, field goal eventually. Did they get that timeout in time?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah.
I haven't in the moment watching it without sound and all that shit. It didn't look like it to me, but I haven't seen much hullabaloo about it.
I also think
so-
it's one of those implied things where
You knew what they were
technically,
going for,
right, they're going to call a timeout no matter what. So if there's 1 second left on the clock when the guy goes down, it counts as a timeout.
Yeah.
We had a funny moment on the stream with Big Tennessee and Smitty. I mean, Smitty just.
Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Come on!
I said I felt bad. I said I felt bad.
Yeah!
I said I felt bad. I felt that. I felt bad.
Yes!
I felt bad. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time after this game.
He's pretty damn good, ain't he, Jack? But the people on Twitter told me he doesn't score touchdowns. What happened to that? Let's go!
That's tough when like the new guy comes in and he's just fucking laughing in your face and you're sitting there just a piece of Philly trash. Just, Carson Wentz stinks. The Eagles stink.
Carson Wentz is a bum.
Yeah, that's
Vinny.
He is a stink bag.
that was. You
You're
know,
getting trashed,
it's not
man.
like
Carson
Nick
Wentz is
Foles is
not
out
a
here.
bum.
You know, he's hurt, so it's not like he's out here slinging it.
Carson
But that's
Wentz is
tough.
not a bum.
I remember after the Super Bowl, we were like, "Would you trade Carson Wentz right now?" And I thought you should have. And
What's Nick Foles doing right now?
He's got
He's
hurt
hurt?
shoulder.
Now, you're lucky that happened. If Big Dick Nick was like slinging it right now, would you be freaking out?
No. Let me ask you this: is it Carson Wentz's fault that the Eagles went into last night? Their game plan was majority 2 tight end sets. Their backup tight end, they only have 2 tight ends on the roster, Dallas Goedert and Zach Ertz. Goedert goes down pregame, calf injury. And then your top receiver, Alshon Jeffrey, goes down.
at one point, weren't they like
8
riddled
snaps
with
in.
injuries?
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson, second receiver, goes down 11 snaps in. Kind of going to mess up the flow of the offense.
No,
in the
I
first half.
totally agree. But quarterback's a glory position. When you get all the credit, you get all the blame too. So if you don't score points, guess what? Your quarterback's a bum.
But I thought
Okay,
Carson Wentz
so
played well
Carson
at the
Wentz
end.
extending the game when he's basically
He did.
going down on his knees.
did,
You see
but
that
I'm
play?
gonna call him a bum
Was that
player.
an MVP play?
I don't know. There's a bum.
That was
play.
an MVP play.
Bum
Him
play.
basically putting himself in a position with the
How
fourth
many
and long
points?
to
How
Aguilar.
many points did they score?
They scored 20 points, but when Nelson Aguilar's losing the lights
Bum.
for a game winner, he extended the game with a fourth and
Oh
long. to
yeah, I
him.
forgot about that drop too.
Fourth,
Oh, that
and,
was. I mean, that.
fourth and 10 to
That's
Zach
gonna haunt
Ertz,
that
who
guy
is
for a
on the first down marker and gets pushed back by a 120-pound kid.
You gotta fucking get that first
like,
down.
is that Carson Wentz's fault?
You gotta
No,
get that
none of it
first
is.
down.
I'm still gonna call him a bum though.
You're a loser.
Bro, I'm a winner. I won 48-0, I think.
That
No.
was-
You are a loser. The Patriots are winners.
43. I forget.
You
I
are a
lost count.
loser.
I lost count.
That was
44?
that was deplorable. The Dolphins, Brandon
43.
Walker. The Dolphins are.
I think Carson Wentz is good.
The Dolphins
I
are.
always-
I know they're
always liked
tanking, but it's gonna be the longest 16 weeks, 16 games of your fucking life.
Nope, no, it's not. I'm embracing the
Oh,
tank.
God damn, that's right. I forgot
I'm
you're a
embracing the
Dolphins
tank.
guy.
I'm not going to stand up and passionately defend the Dolphins. They suck, and I'm
Yeah.
going to enjoy the
Do
suck.
you watch?
I do. I didn't
Like-
watch yesterday.
Yeah, cause I would not blame a Dolphins fan for not tuning into any of these games. It's a
The
waste,
team doesn't wanna
it's
be
a
there.
waste of time. Yeah.
No, I'm waiting for Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting
Until
for.
then, see you now.
Get as many picks as you can get.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
trade Minka
Trade
Fitzpatrick.
Minka, trade
Yeah.
everybody you can to get
Yeah.
as many for the future.
Tonight, Jets, Browns, Greg Williams versus Odell.
Odell who? That was a joke. That was Jerry. That's just, those are the things. I think there's been several players, I just found out about it, but we've got several players that have already come out and, that have mentioned things about that. We don't do that. I've never done that anywhere I've been. We don't do anything to hurt the team. It's the number one primary thing. If you're committing penalties, you're doing those type of stuff. We just don't do it. And, and you guys are cooperating, giving him attention. Just don't give him attention, and it just is what it is.
Greg Williams being like, I've never done any of that. I don't know what you're talking about.
So it gets
It's
documented,
unbelievable.
dude.
It's unbelievable. I've never targeted anybody. I don't know what you mean. We're never trying to hurt people.
You almost murdered Brett Favre.
You were found guilty of it and
I heard
punished
that
for
Brett
it.
Favre
And
stuff was like when
The
that came out
pictures?
after pictures. Those pictures to me were more shocking than his dick.
Yeah.
that
When
was
you
tough.
saw
Yeah.
all those bruises and stuff like that, I was like, God
His
damn.
dick was just a relatable moment where it's like, oh, even a star quarterback's got a tiny dick.
Like, I've got a shitty dick. I've never seen bruises like that before.
right.
Odell said that the one hit changed his life forever, where he kind of hit his knee. But tonight is, I don't know what. Are you betting on this? I would stay away from this game completely. 6.5 is a lot, but to
I
me,
love the
I'd stay away
Jets
from
so
this.
much. I'm going to take the Browns.
Stay away from the sides,
No, I
but
am.
I think the under is a terrific bet.
yeah,
like Stu said.
that makes sense to me. But I mean, Trevor Siemian, who fucking knows? The way the Browns played last week, who fucking knows? It's still the Browns. It's still the Jets. It's a primetime game, which makes me want to put a bullet in my fucking head.
I mean,
It's-
dude, I have to. The Bears have like a million primetime
Primetime
games.
games
Coming up. It's the scariest thing
are
ever.
for bad franchises
Just put
are
me
the
on 1
fucking
o'clock
worst.
so I can just not worry
And
about
get
it.
rid of it. I just want it over with as quick as
Mm.
fucking possible. Win or lose, just hide me. I don't want it. I don't want the national spotlight. I don't want people. There's no reason for Dave to be watching you.
I'm gonna stay with you tonight.
No.
Are you doing a
Stay
live
away.
stream?
Yeah, I'll be here tonight. We'll be
I
watching
Dude,
me,
the
Marty,
live
and Jeff
streams,
streaming.
I need a break from
They're
the
brutal,
live
man.
streams.
They're so
honestly,
long.
Like you feel like a zoo animal.
Yep. Yep. It's
People
not
just
great.
tune in
I'll
to
tell you
watch
what,
you-
I like them. I have fun with them.
To me, well, yeah. When you're not watching a fucking disaster, of a
When you
team
win
that's
by,
about
I
to
think,
embarrass you.
what's an average?
Shut the fuck up.
Average of 36 points a game. Win.
Suck it. Tyson Fury this weekend. He just had a pussy on his eyebrow.
Yep.
He got split. It
was huge, dude.
You could have fucked
That's
it.
such a gross way to describe
But
it.
You could fuck it. You could have fucked it.
Yes.
No, I don't like this.
Actually,
And
no.
he
It probably like would have been too loose. Dude, for you fucking.
Tyson
You couldn't
Fury's
have
fatty
got-
face pussy
yeah.
fucks me.
No,
I don't
yeah.
fuck that.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Have, it wouldn't have been a
man.
nice fit.
Big Cat,
Yeah.
I
You
love
still
you.
there?
I love you. God bless you.
I love you more.
Did you get my
Us-
present I gave you?
Yes.
Did you get all the books and the cum towels and the flags?
I'll have to check.
They were draped all over your office.
Oh, okay. Yes, then I got them.
Okay, but you
I'll
got
see you
the present.
Wednesday.
You
We're
got
gonna
the
make
present.
magic.
Yes.
Wednesday.
I love you.
I love you more. We're gonna make magic.
We'll give you a little free. We'll give you a little free promo here.
No, I need a cum towel.
Let's fuck, let's eat ass, and lick clit.
YP, you still love me.
You gotta understand with Stu, like I mentally get myself ready for Wednesdays with him, and I love it.
But that's all you got in you.
The
Monday
random
is too
Stu,
tough.
I wasn't ready for this.
My whole house this week was screaming, "Shut up!"
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up!
I mean, I had to
believe
tell
it.
him to shut up.
I believe it.
Wednesday.
But I won, so it was good.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
The Steeler game does not count that I lost because you didn't acknowledge me, and the rules of
That's
non-acknowledgement
true.
is you don't
You're
win,
right.
you don't-
You're
you don't
right.
lose. Okay.
You're
You're a
right.
man of your word.
Doesn't
You're a man
count.
of
Does
integrity.
not count.
Thank
You are
That
right.
means a lot. No, it means a lot.
I gave you. Yes, you're
Speaking
right.
of I forgot to put it on here, Big Ben.
Yeah. This sucks,
that's crazy.
man. This sucks.
That's I mean,
It does stink.
The NFL's more fun
Yes.
when Big Ben's out there.
Yep, yep. He's a fun storyline. It makes the Steelers an interesting team. He's been like heart of everything
Forever.
for what? Since 04?
Yeah, just funny
15
moments,
fucking
big
years?
wins, like
No,
all
longer
of
than
it.
that, right?
Was it? I
Because
thought it
did
was
they win in
04
04?
class.
No, they won in 06.
No, he was in the 2004 NFL draft.
Yeah.
So,
Roth was something. Nice pick, Cower.
Yeah, Manning,
that
Rivers, and
commercial?
Roethlisberger all in the 2004 draft.
All right, that's a real throwback.
So yeah, Tyson Fury. I mean, the fact that the dude, he was the one who won the fight. Like, if you just showed me still pictures and you showed me that guy, that's a dude who lost the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ref fucking.
It looked,
Yes.
like, I didn't even understand
Yes.
that.
Like, why is he?
How did? Would
Why
you
is like
roll
his
it in?
belly
Yeah.
covered? Like hands, maybe, whatever. That was absolutely vile. And the other.
Watching Tyson Fury box is wild.
I mean, he's so
a
much
guy of
bigger
his
than the other
size
guy,
who
too.
can do like
Yeah.
the Muhammad Ali
He's
dodging.
so
It's so
ridiculously
cool.
huge and
Yeah.
so nimble. It's
Yep.
like I didn't see the whole fight. I saw just highlights, but it's like
It looks like he's
it's
slow,
wild.
but he's obviously not. But it's like slow motion, but agile. It's
crazy.
Huge. And the other cool clip of fighting this week in UFC, Justin Gaethje stopping his own fight, just wailing on this dude, turning to the ref, being like, "Are you gonna fucking do something about this?" No, okay. Delivered like 3 or 4 more shots. Eventually, the ref jumped in. But I mean, stopping your own fight is just
It's an all-time alpha move.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's
like I could kill you, but I don't want to.
But okay,
I will if I have to,
Yeah.
but I don't want to.
Yeah.
All right, that's the rundown. Anything?
Dave's back tomorrow.
Dave back
Noodle
from
Dave.
Vegas.
And we're off to Madison on
Yeah,
Saturday.
you guys are in full swing. You guys are
It's-
spending a lot of time together. You, Stu, Dave,
Yeah.
Casey, everybody, all buddy.
I got to the office at 2:30 yesterday and left at 2:30, and I felt like I got hit by a car this
Yeah,
morning.
that'll be
It's
me
like,
today.
oh, this
I mean,
is just
I'll be
football
here
season.
till, till 11:30
Yeah.
at night. A full 15
It's just
hour day.
football season. Yeah, and you have like the worst part about that is you're gonna have those like 5 o'clock to 8. Like
What? Where you just sit in the middle. You're just
I had
fucking
not enough
stuck
time
here.
to go home.
Especially when you know you're a dead man walking. For at best, maybe they can still win, but you know the game is going to be shit.
Yo, if you guys beat
You know,
the Browns,
Shit.
Jeff D. Lowe.
Jeff D. Lowe, if
needs
the
to do
Browns
Soggy
lose,
Sorrows.
like you gotta. I
You
mean,
need to do Soggy Sorrows on screen.
you gonna kill yourself?
You need to do Soggy
What's
Sorrows.
Soggy Sorrows again?
It's just we asked for like new segments on Pardon My Take like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
and
What did you
someone was like, "You should just do Soggy Sorrows when your team loses. You have to douse yourself in water."
Did you get wet? Come on, Hank. Come on, Hank.
Dude, LeBron's definitely going to the finals. Oh man, there's no chance.
Soggy
He
Sorrows.
got young, dude. They got young again. And just talk about how bad your team is. And we've done it a couple. It sucks.
I've seen
You
Soggy
just
Sorrows.
dunk like a whole fucking jug, one of those jugs of water on you, and then you sit there and you're like, the Bears can't score
I mean,
a touchdown.
I have a built-in excuse with Trevor Siemian, so the Jets lose. It's like, oh well,
Soggy
what we're supposed to do?
Sorrows.
Yeah, it's fine. PFT was trying to
on screen.
He was like, yeah, it's fine. He was like
Ooh.
bad team splaining, like why I
Confident.
should have my
bad teams.
Like why I should like be ready for if they lose. And I was telling him I was fine, but in my head I'm just running back every scenario from the last 20
Well, let
years.
me ask you
Like,
this
oh
as a
my God.
Browns fan. I was
would
saying on the
suck.
radio today, I understand why. I know that Baker came in and changed things. I know they went and got a shitload of talent. I know they won some games last year. But we, as like a football culture, abandoned like the Browns being the Browns pretty fucking quickly.
Right. Yes.
They went from like
Yes.
the laughing stock
point-
of sports history, like you're never going to win a game, to like, oh, they might win the Super Bowl.
'Cause they were-
What? Why do we do that? So
It
as a
was
Browns fan,
very
did you
quick.
think that?
He says I do, so I'm gonna say yes. No, it's
'Cause
it's a
I would
fun
be
story.
scarred
It's
forever.
more fun now to hype them up and then watch them either fall or
Okay.
be
Like
successful.
if
It's gonna
Sam
suck
Darnold
tonight.
really had panned out starting last year, I wouldn't be like, we're good, baby. I'd still be like waiting for the other shoe to drop.
This
The
is
I'm just
the
battered
Bears
for
went
life.
12-4 last year, and I'm like, this team stinks.
Right.
now.
I don't think until like I had a Super Bowl trophy, I would not be expecting to win ever. But I
this,
feel like
this
the Browns
could be very,
really just
very
flipped the
miserable
switch.
tonight. But also,
Doggy Soros.
Mets -1.5 and
Yeah,
Mets
this
over
motherfucker
7.5
is
runs
just jumping
tonight.
on. He's
Can't
just
wait.
being an asshole. Just a total asshole.
What?
Just a total.
Have some
dick.
camaraderie.
Yeah.
Okay.
This could be
there you
fucking
go.
gross.
There you go.
This has tie written all over it.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Oh,
another
that would
good
be
one.
awesome.
This is gonna be one of those games. Sets the
I'm
sets
in
the
Soggy
sport back
Soros if
50
they
years.
lose. That's you got to deal.
Where do we physically like? Do we do it right here and just soak everything, or you gotta like get in a fucking bathtub?
Yeah, I don't know.
He hasn't never done it in this
Get down a
office,
tarp.
right?
I guess you just throw them in the. Oh no!
We have a
There's
shower. Yeah.
You just stand in the shower and
yeah,
get a
yeah.
cell phone video.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
And it's
stand in
good.
the
Jeff
shower.
D'Lo, he's not a germ guy. He doesn't
No,
care
you're
about
gonna
being in
have
a
to
fucking
stand under the
in a
shower.
dirty
Yeah, the
shower.
shower.
I've never been in some place that smells like wet feet. More
Hey, I was gonna say
Yeah,
you'll have to do it barefoot.
Perfect.
You have to
Yeah,
take
you
off your
stand
How
in
does
the
he
socks.
shower in
shower,
that shower?
and we'll
Donnie
and just
has.
videotape you.
I'm sure Mantis has.
I doubt it.
Fully.
I know Mantis
But you'll
lived
go
here.
home
but-
right after, so you're fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. You gotta walk home in it, like just
Okay.
soak it wet. Let's go Jets!
Now it's-